Okay, now picture this. You are gliding down the road and it's silent. No engine noise, no exhaust fumes, just smooth, effortless motion. But how is that even possible? What's actually making your car move? Today we are breaking it all down. How electric cars work and why they're shaping the future.
Electric cars are everywhere, but here's the thing. Most people don't actually know how they work. There's no engine, no fuel tank, no exhaust. So what's going on under the hood? How does electricity power a car? And is it really good as everyone says? In this video, we are going to uncover the technology behind the EVs. And spoiler alert, it's a simpler and a lot cooler than you might think. Let's start with the basics. Traditional cars run on internal combustion engines. They burn gasoline, which creates tiny explosions inside the engine to produce energy. But this process is loud, messy and wastes a lot of energy as heat. Electric cars on the other hand, they work completely differently. There's no combustions, there's no explosions, just electricity flowing from battery to electric motor. It's like difference between lighting a campfire and flipping on a flashlight. One burns fuel, other one uses stored energy. And here's what's cool. Because there are fewer moving parts on an EV, it's quieter, it's efficient and way more easier to maintain than a normal car. That's why EVs feel so different to drive. It's not just a car, it's a completely different experience. The battery is the heart of an electric car. It's what stores all the energy the car needs to move. But it's not just one giant block. It's made up of hundreds, sometimes thousands of individual cells, all packed together into something called battery pack. Most EVs today use lithium-ion batteries. Why? Because they are lightweight, rechargeable and incredibly powerful for their size. Here's something fascinating. These batteries are designed to last. They are equipped with cooling systems to prevent overheating and software to monitor their performance. That's why modern EV batteries can last hundreds or thousands of kilometers before they need replacing. Okay, now let's talk about the electric motor. This is what takes the electricity stored in the battery and turns it into motion. And here's why this is such a big deal. Traditional engines are complex. Pistons, crankshafts, fuel injectors, exhaust systems and more. Electric motors on the other hand, they are simpler and efficient. They can convert up to 90% of the electricity from the battery into motion. Compared to a gas engine, which only uses about 20% to 30% of the energy from the fuel. And that's why EVs feel so responsive. The moment you press the accelerator, the motor delivers power instantly. No waiting for the engine to rev up. No lag, just immediate torque that makes driving an EV so fun. Okay, here's something you might not know. Batteries stores electricity as direct current or DC, but electric motors run on alternating current or known as AC. The inverter is the piece of technology that makes these two work together. Okay, think of it like as a translator. It takes electricity from the battery and then it converts it into a form the motor can use. This process happens in real time and is so seamless. You don't even notice it. But what happens without the inverter? The car wouldn't even move at all. It's an essential part of the system even if you never see it. Okay, so now we know how the battery works. But how do you refuel it? Charging an electric car is different from filling up a gas tank. And honestly, it's a lot more convenient. Most EV owners charge their cars at home. You plug it in overnight and by the morning you are ready to go. It's like charging your phone. But what if you are on the road? That's where public chargers come in. There are actually three types of chargers. Level 1, slow but works with any standard outlet. Level 2, fast and common at public charging stations. Okay, now the third one, DC fast chargers. These are the quickest. Think 80% charge in about 30 minutes. Charging infrastructure is growing every day and it's getting easier to drive an EV long distances. Plus, with apps that map out charging stations, range anxiety is becoming a thing of the past. So let's address a few myths about electric vehicles. What happens if I run out of charge? Modern EVs comes with built-in navigation systems that helps you find the nearest charging station. So running out is rare. Aren't EVs expensive? The upfront costs can be higher, but you save money on fuel and maintenance. And as battery prices continue to drop, EVs are becoming more affordable. Now you might think, are EVs really better for the environment? Yes, of course, but only if the electricity they use comes from the renewable sources. That's why clean energy is such a big part of the EV conversation. The technology behind the EV is constantly evolving. Solid-state batteries could double the range of today's electric vehicles. Wireless charging pads might make plug-in a thing of the past. And companies are even experimenting with solar panels built in the cars themselves. Do you know what the most exciting part? This isn't just about cars. Buses, trucks, planes, everything is going electric. And with advancements in renewable energy, the future of transportation is looking cleaner, quicker and a lot more exciting. So now you know how electric cars work, but this is just the beginning. If you want to dive deeper into the technology shaping our world, hit subscribe. Let's explore the future together.